story begins a few thousand years ago. My people were slaves to vile creatures that ruled over us mercilessly. During the day, we never saw the sunlight. But at night, we would lie down and gaze into the eyes that looked back at us. One fateful night, a new light flew across the sky. Fascination caused us to sneak out of camp to observe this wonder. As we approached it, sparks flew from the light. As each spark landed, one by one my friends disappeared, and then one hit me. When I woke up, hours had passed. It was too late to return to camp without being discovered. Once I was among the trees, it took only moments before I was attacked by wolves. I wandered a few steps and finally collapsed. Awakening again, I found myself in some sort of encampment. When I stepped outside, I looked into the faces of elves, men, and dwarves. The eye became a part of me. My wounds healed faster than humanly possible. This wasn't the only ability that I had gained. I was able to perform feats that no other race could dream of. For decades I trained, trying to understand my new powers. More eyes fell from the sky. More people like me were born. After many small victories, we were ready to face our enemy out in the open. Slowly and surely, we drove them back to the pits of eternity. We won the war, and the people of Elor were finally free. We became a faction of our own, sworn to protect the people we fought for. Yet we remained outsiders. But time changes everyone. Humans easily repeat mistakes of the past. The endless cycle continues. Suspicion and mistrust of our kind. The sentinels began to grow. The rocks no longer fell from the sky. Humans were facing poverty and struggle, and needed someone to blame. My closest friend left the Council of Sentinels looking for answers. When he returned, he came out of the eternal pits, home of our sworn enemies, with an army. He marched it right to the doorstep of our castle, killing anything and everything along the way. We had no chance against this force. Crowan said we should join him instead of throwing our lives away. Some brave council members sacrificed themselves as a distraction while I led an escape party through stealth. We had a plan, a ritual to trap Crowan and his army, frozen in time. A plan that required us to sacrifice ourselves. Only the falling of a new eye from the sky would break the spell. And so we remained frozen. Now, a new era exists for the people of Elor, though violence is still a part of it. The Sentinels are only a fairy tale that parents tell their children. Yet, something is coming. I can feel it. An innocent child will be born and change everything. This boy could break the cycle of violence and save the people of Elor.
All right, Aron. Stay close. Good morning, Marcus. How's business? Oh, do you still have those blue mushrooms? Elias really loves them. Sometimes I don't get that man. I see you've had enough. Let's go home. There's no reason to be afraid, Aron. You're a strong young man. Besides, we live in a small town. I'm pretty sure we know everyone. Your father and I will always protect you until you are ready to protect yourself. I love you, son. Now, let's go bring your father these smelly mushrooms.
Wakey, wakey, sleepyhead. It might be your birthday, but there won't be any cake for you today. All right, there will be cake, but later. Good morning, buddy. Today we are training. I might have overheard you telling your friends that you want to become a soldier. Well, for your very first mission, you'll have to sneak up on... I'll be waiting outside. Manage to surprise me and I'll have a reward for you. Alright, see you soon. Or, you know. Come on, son, I know you can do better. Wow, great job, son. Now, for your epic reward, we made you this sword and shield. Do you like them? These tools are definitely useful, but sometimes it's easier to sneak past dangerous situations. Your mother and I have sneaked in and out of castles without ever being heard. Well, we have been known for turning the place upside down as well. That's great. I love it too. And before you know it, you'll be old enough to try out a real sword. Well, I have to go make myself useful now. Why don't you go find your mother? She's waiting for you with another surprise.
Happy birthday, son. You'll never guess what I got for you. This goes along with the new sword and shield we had made for your birthday. Glad to hear you like it, Aron. Why don't you try and hit those 3 targets I set up? Fantastic! You're really good at this. Are you sure you haven't done this before? What?
3 more chickens have been killed. I think it's a fox.
Oh, again? I'll have a look later this week. I have that trade this afternoon.
No rush, honey. We'll find it later. I'll have someone look at the fence. Did you get me some of those blue mushrooms at the market, honey?
It's not your birthday today. We're eating Aron's favorite.
All right. What has our soldier been up to this afternoon?
You did what?
I see. Well, good job on hunting it down, I suppose. But next time, maybe come and get me when you find it. It did, but it could also have been dangerous. Next time, just call one of us over, Aron. We don't want you getting hurt. Besides, you still have a wooden sword.
Oh, you do have our knack for getting yourself into difficult situations. Did your father ever tell you the story of how we accidentally ended up in the royal chambers of the king?
Strangely enough, it started out as a contract for the queen. Good morning. Ready for another day of hard work. Wait, this can't be happening. This must be it. Aron, the Sentinels are returning. It sure looks like it. Imagine. No aging. Being able to jump as high as a house. We haven't seen Sentinels in hundreds of years. No, I shouldn't. You should. Something bad is coming, Aron, and I don't want to give you the responsibility to deal with it. But I think you have what it takes. You have a good heart. You're good with a bow and sword. You don't get to be your young self anymore after today. But your mother and I will help you figure this out. Good. I'm proud of you, son. Bring these potions. Now go. I'll go talk to you.
Who are you? Did you lose? Did you arrive too late? I can see your memories, and I remember some of my own. My name is Kara, and you are Aron. The boy that touched the eye. Don't be afraid, Aron. You arrived on time. We are in the rest. A world existing parallel to yours. My spirit has been I think so. I'm sorry. I'm still waking up. The enemy will have woken up as well. They will feel the energy of the meteor glow, and they will come for it, hoping they can destroy or harvest it before someone else. Yes, we should go. Wake up, Aron.
Move!
I can still keep them busy for a while. Get the last people out. Aron! Leave! Remember, we protect those that can't protect themselves!
We love you, son!
A boy. That is what the eyes send to oppose me.